Welcome to Naruto episode 11. Let's pick up from where we left off last time, okay? Let's just pick up from where we left off. In the previous episode, Naruto and Sasuke were trying to climb the trees. They are competing together to learn how to climb the trees without using their hands. As you can see in this picture, it's now dusk. So it's dusk now. You can see the sky is orange. The sky and the clouds are orange because the time of day is dusk. The sun is going down. But Naruto and Sasuke are still training, even though it's dusk, even though it's the end of the day. They're still training. So you can see in this picture, Naruto and Sasuke are both trying to run up the tree, just like Kakashi taught them in the previous episode. So they're both competing together. Naruto and Sasuke have a bit of a rivalry with each other. Look at this picture, they have a rivalry. They're always competing with each other, right? Naruto and Sasuke, there's a rivalry between them. Meanwhile, Sakura is going around the town with Tazuna, the bridge builder. As they're going around the town, they notice some things which are very sad. This man here is holding a sign. The sign has Japanese writing on it, and the writing says, "Will work for food." Okay? The sign says, "Will work for food." So this man is willing, he's willing to work, not for money, but just for food. When they go to the local shop to buy some food, this is the selection of vegetables that's in the shop. What do we have here? Some carrots, maybe a couple of tomatoes. What are these? Leeks? I think these may be leeks, but really there's almost nothing there in the shop. Almost nothing there. On the streets, there are children here by the side of the street. They're hungry. They have no food. This is an impoverished town. Okay? This town is impoverished. People are poor in this town, very poor. As they're walking down the street, a young child comes up to Sakura and starts begging. The kid is begging for some food because he's so hungry. This is such an impoverished town, right? That this kid goes to Sakura and is begging for food. Sakura feels pity for the boy. She feels pity for him. So because she feels pity for the little kid, she gives him some sweets, I think. These are some sweets. And you can see from the expression on her face, that she feels bad for this boy. She feels pity for this young kid. Tazuna explains here that that's why he needs to complete the bridge, okay? The reason he needs to complete this bridge is because it will connect the bridge to the rest of the world, and that will help the town become richer. And then everybody will not be poor, and it will not be an impoverished town. That is the mission of the bridge builder, Tazuna. That's his goal, his mission, is to complete this bridge and connect the town to the rest of the world. Meanwhile, Sasuke is eating food, Naruto is eating food, and they both want to eat lots of food. That's why they're holding their bowls up, because they want more food, because it's energy. It's more energy, right? And you can see it's kind of like they're staring at each other. That's why there's this electric sort of thing here. It's like the two of them are staring at each other because there's a strong rivalry between Naruto and Sasuke. Meanwhile, Sakura just looks bemused here, right? She's just like, what the hell are these two guys doing? She's just completely bemused. Like, what's happening here? And so yeah, there's a very strong rivalry here. Now, Sakura goes over. So we've got everybody sitting here. Naruto, Sasuke, Kakashi. Sakura is looking at a picture in the background. We have Tazuna, the bridge builder. We have his daughter over here. She seems to be washing dishes in the sink. And here's Inari, her son. Sakura notices something about the picture. She can see that the top right corner of the picture has been torn off. Somebody has torn off the top right section of the picture. And Sakura asks everybody, "Oh, why is this picture torn?" And the whole family goes quiet. It's like this is a subject that we do not want to talk about, right? In the end, Tazuna starts to explain why the picture is torn and who was this missing person. We can see there should be somebody here, but this person has been torn out of the picture. Inari walks off straight away. There's something wrong here. Okay, Tazuna starts to cry. You can see there's a tear rolling down his cheek here. And he says that he's a man who was once called a hero of this town. And he's going to tell everybody about this man. So now we have a flashback. Okay, this is what we call a flashback. We go back in time and we are shown something from the past. This is Inari, and there are two bullies here. And this guy here is also a bully. The three of them are bullying Inari here. They're bullying him. He's got his little puppy here. This is Inari's puppy. And you can see this bully actually throws Inari's puppy into the sea. Throws him into the sea. And the puppy can't swim. So the puppy is struggling, splashing around and struggling, but the puppy can't swim. And then the bully kicks Inari into the water as well. And Inari falls into the water, and now Inari also is splashing because Inari can't swim either. So Inari can't swim. So he's desperately splashing, trying to swim. Now it turns out that actually Poochie, the puppy somehow miraculously learns how to swim in that moment. So the puppy's okay. The puppy swims away. The bullies run off. But Inari is still in the water and he's drowning. He goes into the water and he's drowning because he can't swim. So, to be honest, Inari is going to die here, right? He's about to die. He's going to drown in the water. And then Inari wakes up. What happened? He wakes up next to a man and a campfire. So this is a campfire. There's some smoke coming from the campfire. And he wakes up next to this man. And it turns out that this man has saved him. The man has saved him from drowning. So this man, this strong man who saved Inari, becomes a part of the family. And this is the picture. See, they're good friends. His name is Kaikari. I'm sorry, I don't remember his name. Something like Kaikari. Let's call him Kaikari. I think that's his name. It's something close to that. So he's told one day that the dam here, this is called a dam. The dam stops the water, okay? That's what a dam does. It stops water coming through. But the dam is broken, and you can see that there's water coming through. And so Aquire decides to jump into the water and save the day. See, he saves the village from a flood, because if he doesn't do this, because the dam is broken, there will be a big flood and many people will die. So he saves the village. But Gatto, this is Gatto, the evil businessman, okay? We saw Gatto in a previous episode. The evil businessman doesn't like Aquire, okay? He puts him onto the cross. He ties him to the cross and he executes him. He kills him. He executes him. So he was the hero of the town. This Aquire was. He was a big part of Inari's family. They were very close together. But Gatto came along and executed him. That's the end of the episode. Let me do a quick recap now in the past tense. So, in the past tense, at the beginning of the episode, it was dusk, and Naruto and Sasuke were training. They were practicing their tree climbing. Meanwhile, Sakura and the bridge builder Tazuna were walking through the village. They went to the supermarket, but there wasn't any food there, mostly. A young kid came up to them and he begged Sakura for some food, and Sakura gave him some sweets because she felt pity for the young boy. Tazuna explained that he needs to complete the bridge to stop the town being so impoverished. Naruto and Sasuke continued their rivalry, and they were competing throughout the whole episode. Sakura asked a question that she should not have asked. She asked everybody why this piece of the picture was torn out, and everybody went silent. And then Tazuna told us the story of Aquire, the hero. We got a flashback and we saw that Inari was being bullied by these kids, and that this bully threw his puppy into the water. His puppy couldn't swim, and then he kicked Inari into the water as well, and Inari couldn't swim either. The puppy was okay. The puppy quickly learned to swim, but Inari was going to drown. He was about to drown. But he woke up next to a man and a campfire, and this man saved him from drowning. He became part of the family, and one day there was a flood happening because the dam broke, and Aquire, the hero, he went in and fixed the dam. He fixed the dam so that there wasn't a big flood. But Gatto, the evil businessman, didn't like that, so he tied him to a cross and then he executed him. And Inari was watching the whole time. Thanks for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. If you want more videos like this, go to EnglishSponge.com. On the website, you can find videos from many different teachers. You can choose which level you want. A1 beginner, A2 beginner, B1 intermediate, or B2 upper intermediate. You can choose which accent you want to listen to. American, British, Australian, and also other accents. You can choose which topic you want to listen to. And you can choose which grammar point you want to focus on. The website will track your time, so you can see how many minutes you have listened to comprehensible input today, yesterday, and for the whole month. So go to EnglishSponge.com. The link is in the description of the video.